Hello, my friend, and welcome to another replay cast. We're once again taking a look at the second best Zerg player on the ladder right now. He is peaking at 2775. Just a crazy high. No, 2772. I want to be completely accurate here. Crazy high MMR, and I found out in the time between the last time I casted this barcode account that this is actually Soma here. So when we watched earlier this week this player versus Snow, that was actually Soma versus Snow, which I am not at all surprised about. He played that game amazingly well. Kind of shocking if he wasn't a well-known pro player. You know, just some random on ladder I don't think can actually pull that off. But it is indeed Soma. And he's going to be taking on none other than Ample down here in the bottom right, who's not quite as high up on the ladder as Soma. I think he's like 2550, something like that. But probably hasn't been grinding quite as many games as his opponent. I know that Soma's put in over 100 games here, like 130 games, and he's actually managed to stick to that second place spot for quite some time. It's actually been a good week or so since I casted that game versus Soma, and he's still at the top of the ladder in second place right now. So that's pretty impressive. Top place at the moment. Number one right now on the ladder is no longer Tengu. It's actually Barracks. So Barracks is lighting it up on the ladder right now, and I'm looking for some games from him so I can kind of showcase him right now. He's really playing at the top of his game or not. Hopefully we can get him against some good pro players here coming up pretty soon. It's like this drone just barely getting away. One shot left on that. Kind of wanted to get as much information with that drone as he could. Didn't really see too much except the barracks and this wall in here. Back at home, SCV is here. It is present. We've got 4 lings about to pop out, and drones are being transferred. Everything looking pretty darn normal here, except for Ample out on the map right now. He's looking for that Overlord. It's been sent in a very defensive pattern here. The scouting pattern is not what you would generally expect, and had he actually gone through the regular pattern, like you go to here and then you kind of go along here and then you head directly down to here, he could have gotten caught over this little water feature here on the map and might have actually been picked off. So good on Soma to send this to a really kind of crazy spot here on the map that's not going to get picked off. He does need to eventually send it down here, but maybe he's been caught before by Ample. You know, sending his Overlord over towards that area and lost it in the early game. So he's being a bit timid with this guy. Keeping his Overlord safe here. Gonna take his third base. He's actually gone 3 hatch this game. It's more of a 2.5 because the Spire does go down right now. It's pretty decently timed Spire here. We're gonna get that Mutalisk attack right around 6 minutes, and this is the most popular build right now in Zerg versus Terran, the 2.5 hatch, and for good reason. It still allows you to get out some pretty quick Mutalisks, and it doesn't sacrifice your mid or late game at all. It's not like a 2-hatch Muto play where you build very few drones and you basically spend all of your larvae on Overlords and Mutalisks. This one, we're gonna have some extra larvae here. Maybe be able to pop out a drone or 2 here and there, maybe some extra lings, try to surround and kill the Marine Medic. And let's see what Ample is doing. Well, he's gonna add on 2 more barracks and a third gonna come down as well. So he's going into what is currently the most standard play from Terran, and that's going to be the 4 racks. It's going to give him plenty of bio to work with. It's going to give him a very strong move out here with the +1 finishing up as well. He's got 3 medics here, and he's moving out with very small number of Marines. Is this a mistake, actually? You usually don't see 3 medics right now. You usually see more Marines and 1 less medic. But it seems like he's not really planning to move out too far here. He's just gonna make some space so he can send this barracks back, get a bunker here, and really prepare himself properly for the harassment of Soma. The Muta harassment is legendary. Soma, absolutely a god at controlling a Terran player with his early game Mutalisk. We'll see what kind of damage he can get done, because Ample just finished his turrets perfectly on time here. Looks like he's gonna come in, take a few swipes. He's gotten 1 SCV so far, and kind of misses out on some opportunities to shoot there with these mutas over here at the natural. Gonna come back in once again. Some of these SCVs are damaged. He picks off one of the damaged SCVs. Another few of these SCVs have been damaged by those glaives. 1 SCV, lone SCV heading behind the mineral patch. Very, very annoying here. So total of about 5 SCVs being picked off. And Soma will be forced away from that natural by the small group of Medic Marine here heading out for Ample. It is still a major threat, especially with no sunken colonies here at the front. Hydralisk Den has been thrown down. Mutas are sharking around here. Have taken some damage from those turrets, trading out some HP for the SCVs. Another group of mutas going to combine here. We're almost at that 11 mark. We do want to wait a little bit longer here as Soma. Gonna take a little bit of a fight here. Losing 1 muta. It's not the end of the world, but you do, again, want to wait for that upgrade to finish up. As that upgrade finishes, it's going to give you quite a bit more power with this group of mutas. He loses another one there. Good movement so far from Ample. Ample starting his transition as well. You can see factory is done. It's floating right now, so we're not going to see a tank push. Instead, going to go right up into, I believe it's going to be those science vessels. I don't see an armory in production, so no Valkyrie's going to come out here. Just pure standard play from Ample this game. Another good swipe there. +1 is just about to finish. These mutas are going to be at the peak of their power here with 11 mutas and +1 just now finishing. This is the time for Soma to decide, does he want to try to surround and kill this Marine Medic force? Bring in the Lings, bring in the mutas, and just try to overwhelm this? Or does he want to slowly pick away at it? Try to lower this force as much as possible. He's just keeping tabs. You can see he's moving back and forth. He's just making sure that the Marines aren't moving. And they are not right now. Group of Marines coming out to actually reinforce. Is going to get caught here by Soma. And look at how quickly they evaporate here. Uh-oh. Big force of Marines and medics heading up towards the top left. He's going to have to position perfectly. This is not easy to do. He gets right on top of that ramp. And I think this is perfect. He's actually managed to block this out. Really well done here by Soma. He's going to be able to hatch that lurker and get in range of these Marines to start dealing some damage. And maybe he can come around, surround, and kill this entire Marine medic force. That would be massive. Oh god, the lurker egg is actually getting very low. It dies. Lurker egg dies, but with the 11 mutas here at the top of the ramp and 2 lurkers, you just cannot break through there. And Ample will be forced back. That was a bit of a scary situation. Almost getting broken there on that ramp. But Soma handling it brilliantly. Getting up into his hive. Not missing a beat here as the Defiler Mound is already halfway done. Scans are coming out. He's trying to figure out his position right now. Lurkers being thrown out on the map here. Maybe looking for a hold position play. I don't see a single science vessel yet. And he is going to jump on top of this. Look at that. Beautifully done. Soma overwhelming this force of Ample out on the map. This one Marine going to walk up there. Not going to do very well for himself. ends up getting picked off. And how are we doing on the upgrades? No +1 armor just yet. But Soma's controlled this game so brilliantly that he's just found himself in a great position here. Doesn't even have any sunken colonies. That is crazy. He has 1 lurker at his natural, but he has continuously picked off these marine medic groups. He's overwhelmed Ample in this game, which is superior control and superior macro. And now he's just sitting back at home. He doesn't have to do anything anymore. All he's got to do, sit here and wait for Defiler. That is it. Defiler, consume. Then he can go ahead and try to take his 4th base. It is on Ample right now to make a decision as to what he wants to do next. Does he want to go for dropships? I don't see any in the production tab. Oh, 2 are actually heading across the map. These are not full though. And an Overlord here right in the movement, the position here to catch these dropships as they fly by. That has caught the attention, I think, of Soma. Soma going to move his mutas into position. Scourge on this side. Muta's on the other side. He spots it once again. Ample moving around this side. He's actually going to drop right here. He's realized the jig is probably up here. And Soma is going to be able to react to this. So he's not going to get any damage done with these dropships. And you know what? That is just about the worst thing that can happen to a Terran player in this position. Is like, if you decide, you know what, to not build science vessels right now, and you go for dropships and those dropships get nothing done, it hurts so badly because you could have had another couple of irradiates here. You could have potentially delayed this a little bit longer, and now Soma's just going to pretty easily take this 4th base. That feels bad. That feels really, really bad right now. Only 2 science vessels out here on the field. He's got another 2 coming out. But this could be 6 right now. He could have 6 science vessels instead. He's got 4. He's going to rotate between the 2 bases. Only 1 lurker over here means that that is actually totally breakable. However, we've got Defilers out now. And more lurkers have been produced here on the high ground. He's ready to take this fight. We should see Ultralisk Cavern coming up, and there it is in the production tab. Ultralisk are on the way. Ooh, not able to get a spell here with that Defiler as it was walking out. Good snipe by Ample. Double Spore Colony, though. Not something you see every day, and that's going to actually kill one of these science vessels. That's claimed the first victim here. Those spores, they don't have a kill counter, but I certainly wish they did. Buildings really should have a kill counter so you can see, you know, how many kills a cannon got, or like how clutch a turret was in a certain fight. Would be pretty cool feature to add. Wouldn't really change much, but Blizzard's probably busy with other things. You know how it is. We've got Science Vessel here, ready to throw down some irradiates, but 4 dropships coming into the main. Can he actually land here? Oh my god, flying right into a flock of mutas and Scourge. Oh boy, calamity here for our Terran player. He is just getting completely crushed, but at the same time, running through the front. Hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe Ample with the distraction there in the main base, able to break through this natural and get in on this hatchery. He's gonna be able to kill that, and he's gonna get the Hydralisk Den. That is really big news here for Ample. Maybe able to swing this back around. I really thought that Soma was gonna take this one, but now looking at things, hey, he does lose some more science vessels. He's down to just 1 science vessel right now, which is not good, obviously. But he's got another base down here at 6. He's got this base rolling. He's still pumping out units like crazy and a supply advantage. We don't have ultras out here just yet. It's like the natural going to be reestablished. Can't really push through here with only 1 science vessel. You need definitely more radiates than that in order to make any progress. But that was great from Ample. Really, really great. I'll have to remember to do picture-in-picture so we can see that bust in detail, but a really nice distraction here. It looked dire. It looked deadly for Ample to throw away that much into the main and get nothing done. But you know what? He got something done. It wasn't with the drop, but it was at the front. And it was painful for Soma now transferring drones here to that 4th base. It's like some army gonna come forward here, get some irradiates down, and just punish the Zerg player here for sitting back passively and trying to reestablish these bases. It's gonna rotate once again over here towards the center left, and look at that, Soma sending out a Defiler. Good thing that Ample was smooth with his movements here, sending his army over towards this left-hand side rather than keeping it around and waiting for a big plague to land on his army. He hasn't really eaten any large plagues this game so far, which is really to his credit here. Some battlecruisers coming up towards the main base. He's going to start to clear things out over in this location, using the Marines to support in case a bunch of Scourge come up. And then maybe he can actually get around this. Oh, he's actually going to bait the Scourge and Mutas over here. That's not bad. Actually kills quite a few of those, and he should be able to actually clear this out with just his BCs. Okay, 1 BC is going to go down. That's a little bit frustrating. But that was a really good move, keeping the Marines and medics there, just to bolster that force, to help the battlecruisers do their job. It's like the first plague. We did miss it here over in the top left. Dropship coming in once again. So utilizing the forces here, you can see the sort of flow chart of how things are going. Bring the medics and Marines up here, then bring the battlecruiser up. Get rid of the air defense, then bring the rest of the army in here with the dropships. He's going to try once again. This drop is so low on HP, but he is going to bring it around. Try to make something happen over here. Oh my god, I'm going to have to do another picture-in-picture. Something bad happened over there for Ample. Try to run in maybe to the natural once again. Just lost a whole bunch of units. It's like Dark Swarm gonna eventually clean this up. But Ample's done a good job of making things hard here for Soma, and he's got the bases he needs to stay growing here. That's a lot of barracks. He could even add on some more. He could add on a second, oh no, a third, excuse me, starport. He does. He has that 3rd starport. That's kind of big, actually, having a 3rd starport right now. He's going to be able to pump out triple battle cruiser at the same time. Crazy, crazy good. That's so much gas that needs to be wasted on Scourge, just dive bombing into those battle cruisers to make sure that they don't shut down any of these bases. And another base coming up here for Ample. Things are starting to get out of control here. Ample running away with this game a little bit. We're gonna have another Dark Swarm here, running forward, trying to get on top of this. There's just pure Ling right now. That's all I can see is just Ling under here. No lurkers whatsoever. He's gonna come forward here, try to run behind the mineral patches. There are Lings already in position to wipe this out. We've got +3 attack for the Marines and only +2 armor for the Lings, but look at that, he clears everything. All right, Soma starting to take some map control here. That is a big moment. We don't have any bunkers over in this position, and 2 bunkers right here filled with Marines and fire bats will shut down a large amount of Ling Ultra as long as you repair the bunkers on time. Doesn't have bunkers here either. No bunkers here. He's quite wide open in that regard. Flying in with some more drops here. Is going to send in the battlecruisers first to eat damage and goes right after that Nidus Canal. Firebats getting to work here on all of these drones. So many drones go down in this melee, and a lot of Scourge will connect, but some of them got picked off there before they could get the job done. Battlecruiser here still left alive and is doing a lot of damage. 4 kills on that already as this base gets completely cleaned up. Soma just moments away from falling apart here. Only 113 supply. It's still doable. It's still you can still live at this point, but you really need to start some counter attacking here, and that's exactly what Soma's gonna do. He's gonna hit 6 o'clock. Some fire bats holding the fort down for a little bit, and this one ultra with 5 kills already gonna go to work, cleaning out the remainder of these units. And one more marine, one more fire bat, one more 3 more, excuse me, medics. Finally will clean up this force here. That was very, very annoying though. He's still being annoying down behind these mineral patches, but will finally be taken care of. Looks like everything's been cleaned out here at the 6 o'clock. One single ultra remains. It's gonna run on down towards that bottom left. Some battle cruisers here have been plagued. Scourge are ready to assault those. Gonna get one of them. Oh, he almost got the second. That was very, very close. Battle cruiser here in the top right, really making things complicated for Soma. He's trying to take double expansion right now. He really needs to get this gas mining going and not kill his drones with his own ultra that's been irradiated. So far, he's doing a pretty decent job. This ultra is probably going to go down. He really needs to deal with that ASAP, but he's got so many fires to put out on the map right now. More vessels coming forward. We've only got 5 vessels, so one thing that Soma's done an amazing job of this game is just continuously kill these vessels over and over again. He didn't do a great job splitting his Scourge there. Could have killed a lot more vessels. And now the Natural's a little bit wide open. Okay, there's the Nidus Canal coming into play here. Ultra's gonna come out. This 11 kill Ultra. Wow, what a hero Ultra here. Now 12 kills. This base is once again operational. Gonna be taking that gas very, very soon. Start to saturate that base. This base needs to be saturated as well. We've got plenty of drones here to do so. He's gonna send some over here, killing off a few more science vessels as he can. Another drop up here into the top right. That's actually gonna shut down this base. So really well done by Ample, just being so relentless with these attacks here. He's gonna try and gun down this Nidus Canal. Nidus Canal attack from the high ground. Oh, is he gonna be able to save it? This could be huge. He gets it. Nidus Canal goes down. That's gonna disconnect these bases, and another drop coming in here. He's gonna drop behind the mineral patches. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, it's so annoying. Soma's dealing with so much right now, and he can't be affording to lose drones here. Oh god, it's just so stupidly annoying. But he does manage to clean that up more. Battle cruisers heading out here. Ample's playing a beautiful game of just pulling the Zerg apart from every which angle. It's so impressive here. Looks like he is gonna potentially lose that. Oh my god, that stays alive. Just 72 HP, that's crazy. Another 2 drops coming through. Ultras are here though. They should be able to deal with this, although behind the mineral patches, these things can deal a lot of damage, and Ultras can't really get to them. Gonna have to throw down another Dark Swarm. Now they can actually deal with that. Scourge popping out here, but they're not able to catch this dropship, and the dropship will end up unloading in the main base. Looks like only a few units though. The rest of the Scourge are going to come out. He's actually gotten on top of this base down to the 6 o'clock. There's so much happening right now on this map. He's got another drop over here that he hasn't been able to drop out. That's actually big that someone managed to shut that down without allowing it to deal more damage to him. Scourge really need to move right now. They're getting one shot, and that is really painful. He's not going to be able to stop these battle cruisers for the foreseeable future. He needs another Dark Swarm. Where is the Dark Swarm? He needs one on these drones. There we go. He's going to save the drones for now. Battle cruisers still banging away at that. Looks like it's going to end up going down though. Another couple of Scourge gonna come forward. I don't know what he was thinking there, but he does get one Scourge hit. 3 more battle cruisers coming up here. Just endless waves upon waves of battle cruisers coming forward. This is getting crazy. I don't think that Soma can hold on much longer. He's got 49 gas in the bank, guys. He's not mining off of this gas efficiently. Only 1 drone on that all-important gas geyser. We're just about out of it here. Soma running on fumes. He's gonna probably lose this Defiler. He wasn't paying attention. He does lose that Defiler. Looks like he may just barely be able to shut down this base over here in the center right, but no, battle cruisers are here. 2 assist as well. He finally kills that one battle cruiser up at 12 o'clock, but it's too little too late. A valiant effort here, truly, by Soma in this game. However, it looks like the clock, or the time has just run out of the hourglass here for our Zerg hero. He's probably gonna get one of these. Okay, he does get one science vessel, but yeah, he just hasn't been able to establish another mining gas here for quite some time. He's gonna lose the Spire. That's it. GG. Spire goes down, and you just can't build enough. You just can't build Scourge anymore. There's no Scourge to deal with these battle cruisers, and man, oh man, was that a game. Jeez. I'm gonna have to go back and do a ton of extra legwork here to get those picture-in-picture views for you guys. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. If we keep getting games like that, man, oh man, that was super, super impressive by Ample. Soma is a tough nut to crack, man. He just keeps on fighting and fighting and fighting and does not give up. Really going on for kind of a ridiculous amount of time here on the few bases that he had. But eventually, Ample breaks him open, wins this game. And that is it for this one-off game here, guys. This is the only one I've been able to find between Soma and Ample. I'll look for more. But until then, we'll see you in the next video.